Hey everyone, it's Erica with Siren Song Oracles here to do your Gemini masculine reading. Gemini man. The Gemini man that's in your life or Gemini man you're crushing on, that you're in love with. We're going to go over that today. So hope everybody's having a good day. Welcome and thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. Love you guys. You guys keep me going and I'm building my channel and you're part of that. And that's really awesome. Thank you so much. If you're new, welcome. Hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you resonate with the reading. This is something new. I haven't done this before. I haven't done all the masculines yet. So this is kind of fun. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's find out what's going on with your Gemini. So your Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Male, maybe even Venus. We're going to see where he's at right now. What are the themes in his life at this time? Okay, through the Butterfly Oracle. Gemini masculine. What is going on with him in his life? Okay, I can get to that. Okay. What's going on with the Gemini masculine in his life right now? Forgiveness. Wow. Okay, so he's either seeking or forgiving a situation. What's going on with the Gemini masculine? Gemini memories. Okay. So he's sentimental. He's very sentimental. He's thinking of the past. He's maybe forgiving some memories that have happened. Gemini masculine. Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising masculine. Take the next step now. Wow. That's crazy. See, I can't tell right now without the clarifying cards if he's moving on or he's wants a reuniting with somebody. Okay, let's see here. Maybe take the next step to forgive. Take the next step to ask for forgiveness. Something like that. Let's go into the cards. Gemini. Gemini male. What's going on with the Gemini? Divine masculine. Okay. What's going on with him here? Oops, we almost fell. This is the Princess of Gems. So this is the, that's actually the, oh my goodness, Princess of Gems. Oh, that's actually the Page of Pentacles. Huh. So the Gemini is thinking about making a little small offer or some offer, a very small offer has been made to him. It's to do with Pentacles. So, you know, it's solid. It's on the, you know, it's not some airy fairy thing where he's just thinking about something. He's actually wanting to offer like, hey, you know, how about a date or just something of material value, something that can actually happen in the real world. He's not just fantasizing. It's like, but it's going to be a small offer. It's not going to be like this big romantic thing, but maybe like a small offer of asking for forgiveness or something like that. I don't know. I was kind of hoping maybe for like, you know, the Princess of Cups or something, you know, that would be an apology. Memories. We don't have to get clarifying card. We just want to know where the Gemini male is at. Just want to know where he's at. Three of Gems. Okay, now we've got more Pentacles. So this reading, this is a Pentacle reading. Interesting. He's focusing on this three of work. Yeah. Okay. Teamwork. Okay. Very good. I like this. I'm starting to like this. The Gemini man is either focused on a team or teamwork. Memories. What I'm seeing is maybe in the past he was not a team player. Yeah, because it's right here in your memories. Maybe you guys were a good team at one time. And he misses that. But I'm seeing like the small offer is to maybe do some teamwork, possibly. Like it's connected. The Princess of Gems is connected to the Three of Gems. Yeah, I like that. And then taking the next step. I like that. That would possibly be the next step, that offer. Okay, so what's going on here with the Gemini masculine? Gemini. So we have Temperance. Take the next step now. Patience. So I think this is connected too. I think this masculine has had to be patient about taking his steps. Makes sense because there's a lot of Pentacles here, which is earth energy, which is all about patience and groundedness and things taking time to form. It makes sense. I'm also seeing a lot of earth. So the Gemini might have been dealing with an earth sign. And I see Temperance here. And I believe that is Sagittarius. There could be a Sagittarius in here too. But yeah, yeah, I'm just seeing that this taking the next step maybe has taken a while, and the next step would be healing. The next step would be balancing. So he's trying to balance something out in his life. He's had to be really patient about taking his next step. But I'm seeing that this Gemini is feeling sentimental in a way, maybe missing his old job, or missing some teamwork that happened between maybe even the two of you, or wants to be, wants to work with you. He's making a small offer, asking for forgiveness. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. This is not about you necessarily, but we'll do that reading in a minute. But yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, not bad so far. Not bad. Now we're going to see how he is about you. Okay, we're going to go to the love tarot for that. What's the Gemini masculine's energy toward his feminine? Gemini masculine's energy toward his feminine. So the king of, oh, there he is. He just showed up. Here he is, the king of wings. He's the king of swords. So yeah, he's there. He's definitely there. He's in it. The energy is cold and detached. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, a little cold and detached, maybe a little clinical, a little logical, a little arrogant. Yeah, King of Swords is a very mental guy, and basically Gemini males are that. So that probably doesn't surprise you. Yeah, but his energy towards you is fairly mental. It's not romantic. It's more logical and maybe even a little cold and distant. Let's see what the rest of the cards have to say. What's your energy? What's Gemini male's energy toward his female counterpart? The Wheel of Fortune, change. Change is coming. Luck, change. That's good. So his energy towards you is, maybe he feels you're his destiny. It's a destined situation. Fated, destined. Wants to make changes. Maybe he'll take a risk. Between the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, I would say maybe he's looking at betting his, how do you say, hedging his bets? Taking a calculated risk? Yeah, very possible. What is the Gemini male, or Gemini masculine, feeling for his counterpart? Oh, this is nice. The Sun, support. I think you guys, there's a foundation of fun with you guys. There was a foundation of joy with you guys, support, friendship. The Sun just screams friendship to me. So he's feeling kind of like maybe trying to be friends. Maybe he's going to lend support to you. Maybe he's going to ask for support. Maybe he's going through something. I see this being very positive. Even though it started out with the King of Swords, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, things are changing for the better. He wants to make changes for the better and get to a good place. Get to a happy place with you. Get back to that place where you guys were having fun and you were friends. And he's going to have to take a big risk. And he's been thinking about it maybe for a while. I think he's going to go for it. But it's not one of those, throw caution to the wind, Even though the Wheel of Fortune is kind of a fated thing, I think that he's taking a calculated risk to connect with you on a friend level. Offer support, ask for support, wants to get back to that happy place. That's the vibe I'm getting. Okay, so now we're going to get into his messages, okay, toward you. This really reveals a lot. Now, these messages right now, these are my handmade messages. These particular cards here are based on real tarot cards, okay? So I'm actually pulling tarot cards, but they just have messages with them. And maybe you can get some of them. Who knows? Okay, what does the Gemini masculine want to say to his feminine right now? I want you. I'm feeling lusty and ready to go for it. Oh my. Wow. I wasn't sensing that from the reading. That kind of shocked me. That's the Knight of Wands, by the way. So I wouldn't necessarily trust the Knight of Wands. But he's wanting something. What is the Gemini masculine feeling for his feminine? I'm thinking of starting something real with you, which I do sense. Did I see the Page of Pentacles or am I just tripping? Oh no, that was Taurus. I'm sorry. Interesting. I'm thinking of starting something real with you. Wow. He had the Pentacles earlier, though. Yeah, yeah, that's right. He did have the Pentacles earlier. I'm sorry. I just can't retrieve those cards right now. But yes, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me because he's very focused on Pentacles, which is reality. Okay. What else does this Gemini masculine want to say to his feminine right now? I'm tired of the drama and conflict. I've got my walls up. I've been hurt before. I'm almost ready to give up here. Maybe I need to go it alone. Wow. He's conflicted. This may be, okay. This could be something separate from you, but this is what he wanted to say to you. He's just tired of drama and conflict. So apparently drama and conflict is something that's been going on with him for a while now, which is to do with you or not to do with you, feminine. This could just be who he is. This is like how he lives his life. I'm tired of the drama and conflict. I've got my walls up. Okay. I've been hurt before. Okay, sure. Yeah, you probably got hurt in this relationship. I'm almost ready to give up here. Maybe I need to go it alone. So even though he wants to start something and he's thinking about it, it's like he's very conflicted in the sense of like, oh my God, I'm scared. I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. Is there going to be more drama and conflict? Maybe I need to protect myself. Maybe I should just say forget it. Maybe I should just say forget it. Maybe I just need to be alone. This person sounds like, this is like, what I'm getting from this is that this person is just like this anyway. This has nothing necessarily to do with you, feminine. He may have experienced this with you in your relationship or is now, but this is just who he is. You know, he can't, like, he gets really scared when it comes to conflict. And he associates any sort of conflict or confrontation with the drama. So he puts his walls up and then he just goes, oh, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. I just can't. I can't, like sabotages it. And then says, maybe I need to be alone. When I see maybe I need to go it alone, what I see is I think he feels very alone and he always feels he needs to be alone. Like that's kind of his thing. Like even this is just doesn't even matter who he's with. If he's in a relationship, he's not, he just kind of goes, I need to go it alone. It's kind of like he's a loner. That's, I'm getting that. Yeah. He's extremely conflicted, feminine. I'm sorry. It's like he wants to go for it, but he may have other things going on too in life right now that's tiring him, where it's just like slowing him down. That's what I'm seeing. Let's get some more messages from my other deck. This is another homemade deck. Okay. This isn't based off tarot though. This is just me randomly channeling stuff. Okay, so Gemini, divine masculine to his feminine. I'd like to have a heart-to-heart. Okay, again, he does. I could see that he wanted forgiveness earlier. So, yep. Let's see what else. I'm guilty of betraying your trust. Now there's this wall. There goes the walls again. We're talking about walls. This guy knows a lot about walls. Yeah, he's scared. Okay, so let's see here. What does the Gemini masculine want to say? I try, but I cannot stop missing you. Yeah, he's lusting. He's definitely still lusting after you. He wants to have something with you. So this guy is really conflicted. It's like he wants to have this heart-to-heart. He wants forgiveness. He knows he needs to take that next step. He's just stuck on what happened in the past. He's stuck on what happened in the past. He's very stuck on that. That's what I'm seeing. He's stuck on the memories. Memories don't have to be good memories. I mean, when I see memories, automatically I go, oh, it's sentimental. No, it could be like really bad memories of your relationship. And he feels guilty and he doesn't know what to do and he's just putting up this wall. But he seems like he's still in love with you. Kind of crazy, right? Yeah. Okay. This is a little complicated. This is a little more complicated of a reading, all right? So now we're going to find out what his blocks are before we go into the future energies, okay? Actually, wait a minute. We're going to, hold on. That's the wrong order of things. We're going to see how he's viewing you right now with our mermaid cards. How is the Gemini masculine viewing his feminine right now? That one jumped. Wave of power. A surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. Yeah, he's feeling your energy. He's feeling like your power. Like he may be watching you from a distance, seeing that you've gotten more into your power, feminine. Maybe you weren't before, but you took your power back. And he's feeling that. I think that's what's kind of leading him. I think that's what's kind of turning him on a little bit, is this wave of power that you have. He's definitely sensing it. Even if you aren't together, he's sensing it from afar. He's just sensing it. He just knows. He knows you're different. All right, so how is the Gemini masculine viewing his feminine right now? Ooh, baby, hello. The return of Aphrodite, temple, birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess energy, treating as sacred. Okay, so he's viewing you again. We've got this wave of power, and now we have the return of Aphrodite. So he wants you to return. He's wanting his goddess, his beautiful, sexy goddess, to return. That's what he wants. That's how he's viewing you. Like if you were to come back, oh, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, between the wave of power and the return of Aphrodite, it's like this exhilarating, exciting feeling would probably come over him. But I also am sensing like, I just got this message like intimidation. I just heard the word intimidation. He's very intimidated by you, feminine. He's intimidated by you. Maybe he wasn't before, or maybe he always was. Who knows? But I'm really feeling, yeah. He sees you as like a powerful goddess right now. He sees you like very much in your hotness and your power. That's how he visualizes you in his mind still, even if he's not even physically seeing you. And I think that intimidates him. What is the Gemini masculine? How is he viewing the feminine right now? Oh, here we are, the song of the siren. The call, the summoning, the voice to acknowledge. Again, more beauty and a siren. By the way, this is how I got, this is part of how I got my name for my channel. But anyway, he feels very drawn to you, as if you are beckoning him and pulling him to you. Again, more power. Summoning him. This is what makes him want to come back. This is what makes him want to talk to you, even though he's afraid. Also, too, you guys might have been, every time I see Song of the Siren, I have to mention this. So you may be a singer, musician. You guys both are connected through music somehow. I'm also seeing that. Maybe he's a musician. One of you or both of you is a musician, and maybe you were also connected, like, you know, maybe certain songs mean something to you, or you were involved with music. Every time I see this, I just have to say that. So yeah, so he's pretty intimidated. I would say he's very like feeling your power and feeling your beauty and your sexuality, and he's intimidated. Yep. That's what I would say. Okay, so what are we are going to go now into blockages. What are the Gemini man's blockages right now? Gemini masculines. What are the blockages that he's having? We have the Tower. Oh, yikes. Okay. Whew. So, yeah, his blockage is either he's not letting that Tower happen. He knows it's going to happen if he communicates with you, or just in general sense of his life. He just knows that's going to happen, and he's trying everything in his power to prevent that. Or it just happened, and he's like dealing with it, which means something has been destroyed in his life. Something major has hit him. It's usually your foundation. It's money, love, loss, death, house loss, job loss, relationship breakup, family storms. I mean, it's just anything that's like super intense to rock your world is what the Tower is. So he's had a rock your world moment, or is about to, and is just knowing it and preventing it. And you never know. You never want to prevent a Tower, because it's going to happen no matter what. Maybe he knows that. Gemini masculine, what's his block right now? All right. The Wands, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's a block. Okay, so his block is he's just not coming forward. Doesn't have the confidence. His shadow is the Knight of Wands. So he lacks the confidence. He may also have the other shadowy side of the Knight of Wands, which is like player energy. which is lust. We see that snake. Okay. Knight of Wands is always about lust. So lust might be his downfall, player, in and out of your life. The guy you have a one night stand with, he never calls you again, or that guy that's just kind of like, it's just all about sex for him. Possibly that could be another shadowy block here. Maybe that's what the tower, maybe the tower brought this out. But whatever it is, he's not feeling too good about himself. He's lacking the motivation. That's the shadowy side. He might just lack motivation in life. That could be another problem for him. Okay, so let's see. What's the block for the Gemini masculine? Interesting. Six of Swords. The block is he can't find any peace. Six of Swords is all about finding peace, getting to a better place. He can't find that. He doesn't know how to do it. Maybe he doesn't know how to ask for forgiveness. He doesn't know how to speak on this. He doesn't know how to create the peace in his own life in order to create peace between the two of you. So yeah, he's not able to find that place where he feels better, where he feels okay. Yeah, I would definitely say this Gemini masculine is going through a lot. Okay, so now we're going to get to the future energies of what is the possibility of what he will do going forward into the future toward you, feminine. This is 1 to 3 months, no guarantees. We all have free will and all that jazz. Nothing is set in stone, but this is based on the feelings that are happening right now, the energy that's going on right now between the two of you. Here it is. Okay. Hold on a second. Let's go into Gemini masculine. Okay. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so, wow. Whew, okay, so future energy is he's confronting his codependency possibly. There's that tower, confronting his own codependency. Maybe the two of you are going to be confronting how it was very codependent in your relationship. Maybe that's something that's going to be brought up. Or that's just an energy that's still going to be happening going forward. His own addictions. That prevents anything from happening. Okay. So there's some sort of block with that. We saw the tower. We saw the Knight of Wands. We saw him not finding any peace. So, the Knight of Wands could be the addiction. Oh, look at this. Wedding. The situation involves a marriage. Oh, my. That one just turned over. Wow. So, apparently, maybe your man is married. Or maybe you're married too. Maybe you were married. Maybe this is a divorce. This could have been a long-term relationship. You're divorced now. It could be a marriage and you're divorced, or a long-term relationship and you're broken up. This Gemini masculine could be married to somebody else or in a long-term relationship with somebody else. This one just literally flipped over. So what I'm seeing is maybe some codependent energy with the marriage. That could be you. You know your situation. You know your situation, right? You'll know if that applies to you or not. Okay, one more card about, hey, I don't know. This is the 1 to 3 months. You guys haven't really talked. And with the codependency in front of it, I don't see you guys getting married. I don't see this as you guys getting married. Sorry. What I see is, with the codependency, no. Mm-mm. Okay, so what's the Gemini masculine? This could be the one. Wow. Okay, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Maybe maybe the masculine really views you seriously. It's crazy. It's he knows you're it. He knows you've been through hard times, but you're it. He knows that maybe he's with somebody else, but you're it. Yeah. Maybe he's starting to realize that you're the one. I don't know. Maybe he feels just, I don't know, with the codependency, I just don't see that marriage being you guys getting married in the future. I see it as you are currently married and separated right now, realizing your codependency. You were in a very long-term relationship and you're separated or broken up. Yeah, wedding to me in this situation is not a future wedding. Sorry about that, guys. Even though it says this could be the one, I just still don't see that. But yeah, there's gonna be a point where this person, this masculine's gonna realize that. He may have already realized it. I feel like he's already realized it. But he's extremely conflicted. And now I'm understanding this codependency. Maybe it's to do with this other relationship, just in his life in general. It doesn't mean it's like another person. It could just mean his relationships with people. They're codependent, you know? That's what he was talking about, the drama and the chaos, and I'm sick of this, and, I'm done. It could very well be that. Maybe your person was married. Just want to put that out there. Maybe your person was married previously and experienced codependency. Because remember in that one message, he said, I've been hurt before. I'm going to put the walls up. Yes, this could be him really thinking about his past marriage that he's over with now, too. That could still be affecting him now. So I would say some sort of addiction, some sort of codependent situation with people. Even with all that, he still thinks you're the one. Wow, amazing. Okay, now we're going to get some advice about what's up here. We're going to have two different oracles for that. The Osho Zen deck. This is going to be advice for the feminine about this Gemini masculine and about the situation. What's the advice? What's the advice here for the feminine? What insight can you give her? Totality, the Five of Wands. So, well, the end of conflict. Hopefully the conflict, you got to end that conflict between you. There's Five of Wands energy. There's competitive energy. Maybe, like I said, that person might be married. There's chaos, and he talked about that. That's what he said in the message. I'm tired of the conflict, chaos, and drama. Even though that doesn't look like this in that card, it's like the positive version of it, which is like, again, this is kind of like working together as a team and like trusting each other. That was demolished. That became demolished, and that's what it's showing you. Like, you've got to get back to that place if you want to have this, this work out. You've got to get back to a better energy with him. Oh, yikes. Okay, 3, yeah, definitely, man. 3, heartbreak, yeah. Heartbreak. The advice is, for you feminines, yes, your heart was broken by this person. But I also want to say that this person's heart's broken too. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. You're both very sad about this ending. And it was a betrayal too. It was a feeling of betrayal. And I don't know, feminine, if you've cried and you've emoted over this, like, completely. You may, because this is advice. This is, you may have more processing to do about this relationship, or this could just be a message to you saying this person hasn't fully processed your relationship yet, and they're still feeling heartbroken over it. There's more tears to cry. There may be more tears to cry for you too. Maybe you fully haven't felt everything yet. I don't know. You'll know that or not. Okay. More advice for the feminine here, for the Gemini divine masculine. Receptivity, yeah, being open. There's feminine energy right there. So the advice is be open, feminine. Don't close it off. Don't close up your walls on this person. Be open. In fact, another advice is pay attention to your intuition. You're receiving signals. You're receiving signals from the universe, or maybe even from this person. But you are getting messages. Okay, now we're going to go into the Moonology, and that'll be the last part of the reading. I apologize for all the noise. There's like an airplane going over me right now, and there's a tow truck out there, or sanitation truck. Sorry. Alrighty, let's see. More advice for the feminine about the Gemini masculine. Okay, we see a fiery climax approaches. Yikes. Okay. Okay, you may have Aries in your chart. They may have Aries in their chart. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Well, maybe this person has a moon in Aries even. Yeah, it's going to be a fight. You may, and I got the 5 of Wands. I got the 5 of Wands earlier, guys. And the advice is maybe to keep it cool. You're going to feel, when you guys finally have this interaction, you're going to feel super crazy emotional. Maybe, and there's a lot of anger here. There's a lot of anger. That's what I'm seeing. And just so you guys know, right now, astrologically, I don't know much. Trust me, I don't know that much about astrology and what goes on. But I do know that Mars is in Aries right now, and I think it's going to be until like for another 5-6 months. So the aggression is kind of just spread all around right now. Okay, so we all have to kind of try to keep our cool. So I think this is warning you. This is a full cup of anger happening here. This is an intensity. This could be sexual too. This could be very sexual. It could be sexual or it could be anger. Be mindful of that. That's your advice, feminine. Be mindful of that anger. Be mindful of the aggression. Okay? You may have a right to it, but it's probably not a good idea. What does the feminine need to know about the situation with the Gemini masculine? A win-win outcome is forecast. I like it. Full moon in Libra. So we go from Aries to Libra, the complete opposite. So it starts out intense, pissed off, whatever, but then you come to a point where you have this balance. So the advice is to work with this masculine, to work with him. And he looks like he's going to work with you too. So that's good. It's going to totally go, it's going to start out one way and then it's going to go in the opposite direction. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. All right. So let's get one more card. We're going to get one more card for advice for the feminine here. Hold your vision. Interesting. Fixed moon. So, don't give up. That's the advice. Don't give up. Hold your vision. What's your vision for this situation? How do you want it to turn out? It's about being positive and not giving up on what you want. This is advice for you, but maybe your person wants to hold their vision too. But I also think there's a second part of this advice is don't be too stubborn. Hold and keep the vision of what is important here. What is important? What is fair? Don't become too self-centered maybe about it, or maybe they shouldn't be so self-centered. But I'm seeing the advice of, yes, don't give up, but don't be super stubborn because it's a fixed moon. You've got to allow for flexibility and change. And, we've got Libra here, and Libra's pretty flexible. Whereas Aries is just full on crazy, fiery energy. So there's a balance. There's got to be a balance here in the situation, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Don't give up, but don't be stubborn. Okay. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Again, thank you for subscribing. If you want a personal reading, all the information is below. Have a great day. Bye-bye.